All right, all right. All right, y'all give it a second. We'll get started in a minute. All right, that. Hope y'all feeling good today. Hopefully, I can give you guys some insights. It's a little cold in my house. I'm getting ready to run out, so get myself together right before I hit the road. What's up with y'all? Leave all your questions in the chat. Anything you want to talk about? Any questions y'all have, leave them in the chat so I can look at them and get some time to get to them. All right. Well, look, let's get started. Hopefully, everybody, nobody's gonna miss it. Y'all just watch this on the playback. Turn my phone off. Can I watch this on the playback? And let's get started because I have some important stuff that I think I could really help y'all with today. So, just a preface, I'm going through this right now by myself. I started doing I started back working out again. So I'm back in there in the gym and I made a plan for myself. The goal is to do 6 days a week, one body part a day for 6 days a week. It's been hard getting in there. So coming off of just doing 2-3 days and being inconsistent in the past, now it's like, okay, I gotta buckle down and do it right and make sure I'm doing all the right things. And it made me realize that when I tried to just, not trying, but as I'm doing all the right things in the gym, I had to kind of organize my life and start doing all the right things there too, because that stuff can distract you, in the gym, or you can just be thrown off, your schedule's off, or, you may not have the time to go to the gym and do your right things because you got all this other clutter somewhere else. And so I had to pretty much take a step back, regroup, you know what I'm saying? And I never regroup. I had to regroup. That's why I took off last week, because I ended up going to see my best friend in Florida, and I kicked it out there with him for the weekend. Stayed in Miami. So I was like, you know what, man, I just need to get around some love and some of my friends. I've been out here in California and just put my head down, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know nobody out here, and I haven't really been, getting outside like that to even be able to get comfortable. So I really needed to just get outside. You know what I'm saying? It seems like I had to fly all the way to Florida just to get outside. But I realized what I need to do, and I made a plan for myself. I wrote it out. Actually, I'll show you how serious I am when I do stuff. I legitimately wrote out my plan, workout plan, my diet, you know what I'm saying, how I'm going to wake up every morning. Pretty much just put it all in order for myself. That way I have a good strategy for my everyday routine. That way I can really make my progress. And that was the thing. I got the shape that I like, but I don't have I just need to fill it out. So sticking to your food, sticking to your meals, sticking to your workouts, sticking to doing your other stuff and finishing your other stuff when you're supposed to, so that you can go back to your workouts and stuff like that. All of that is new for me right now because I haven't done it in a while. So, but we'll get into some notes today on how you guys can have a good journey for yourself so that y'all don't fall off and you can really get to your goals quickly. Y'all know I'm all about getting from point A to point Z fast, not all that. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much just try and give y'all the shortcuts so that you can really do it. Because it's easy to remember if you just know the shortcuts. I've done all the trial and error and research and stuff like that. So kind of when you come here, we could just figure out what works and what don't work and how to fast track you to get to your goals, So the first thing, how to mentally prepare for your fitness journey, or, for your workout plan, for your workout journey, whatever you're getting ready to do, how to mentally prepare for this, because really it's in your mind. That's the first thing, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that first. Number one is you have to decide that you're actually going to do it. You got to decide. We all inward. If you look inward, you already know what you need to be doing. We all know we need to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different thing when you actually are going to do it for real. Like when you're really going to do that thing that you know you need to do, you've been putting off, or you know it will work for you if you just did it. Like you have to decide to it. I know they say like, oh, commit. You got to commit. Committing is that's some pressure. You know what I'm saying? Committing is pressure. Committing is saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, but that word just seems so big. Like if you decide to do it, you just say, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then you know you're gonna do it for sure. Like start there, and that's enough to really start making you get your mind right. Like committing is getting up and doing the task and all that other stuff, and we'll get to that in a second. But mentally, you just got to decide that you are going to do this, and you do want to, and that your goal is to make the transition, put that size on, or lose weight, shred, whatever your plan is, whatever like that. So you have to decide that you're really going to do it, and then you have to figure out a meaningful why for why you're going to do it, because times are going to get hard, and you're going to have those up days and those down days, and like if you don't have a why for why you even doing this junk in the first place, you're gonna like it'll be easy for you to fall off. Like you'll fall off in a heartbeat just because it's like, well, I don't really like, what's the point? I don't need to, what I'm saying? Like I'm doing it just because I already like. So if you have that type of lackadaisical mindset towards it in the first place, you'll realize that like that's not strong enough to really make you stick to the plan. And so you got to have a meaningful why, like something that's really like, okay, I'm doing this because I want to be able to X, Y, and Z. Or I'm doing this because, for whatever your personal reasons are, you got to have a why that makes it make sense for you, so that even on your worst days, like it won't phase you too much. And you will have bad days, and that's the thing, So, now the second thing is take time to declutter your life and make space for your plan. All right. Now doing something like this, starting a journey, I told y'all earlier how I preface this. I'm doing 6 days a week in the gym now. Like I just came from doing 2 and coming off the couch. So now I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna do this. First step is saying, okay, I'm gonna do this. The next step is saying, okay, like I want to do 6 days a week. So how am I gonna do 6 days a week? Like I got other stuff going on that I was concerned with. Like I've been messing with my Mustang. That's been distracting me. I've been messing with these chicks. That's been distracting me. Not sticking to, like my the other stuff that I need to just do on my personal levels. Like I just been distracted. You know what I'm saying? And so with being like that, it's one of those things where you got to just sit back and say, okay, let me start making space and getting stuff out of here, because I'm not really getting to my goals like I need to. I'm doing other stuff, and these other things are occupying my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that, you shouldn't have recreational activities and fun and stuff like that, but you shouldn't be so distracted to where you're putting your main goal, which was your physique, on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? So like that has to come first. Whereas like, okay, you're like, that's part of your system, that's part of your plan because you're doing it. And so you got to decide that that's what you're going to do, so that your body is going to take precedence over the other stuff. Like the BS and the nonsense, it's still going to happen anyway. Like you're still going to get there anyway, but you don't want to put your body last. Like you put your body first, and then the BS and stuff like that comes in addition, because it's like, you're going to have a bad day anyway. You might as well go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go to the gym, because when you go outside, it's going to be some dirt. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, just say you're going to do it and start doing it. Start kind of decluttering, get rid of the stuff that you need to fix, whatever little old projects you need to get out of the way, so that stuff isn't, messing with you. And don't feel bad about it, but start really, organizing, because like you may have some things coming up where it's like, oh, I'm getting ready to go on a trip where I got a birthday and a holiday and this and that and this and that, and I know I'm gonna be eating bad, right? Okay, well, this ain't the time to be starting no journey like that. Like wait till all those birthdays and holidays and whatever days are over, and then start then. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you're gonna say, okay, well, I'm gonna be eating crazy for those holidays and stuff, I want to account for it because that's part of my lifestyle, and I want to make a plan that fits with my lifestyle. Then just say, okay, I'm gonna work out, hard, so that when I am eating crazy like this in this season that's coming up, the food will be going towards helping me build muscle. You know what I'm saying? Because I can afford to, because I'm working out crazy hard. You working out 6 days a week, you pretty much eat whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're doing the right thing 6 days a week, yeah, like you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll still probably make progress. And so, but you just got to find out the formula that works good for your body, right? But just make space for that plan and do whatever you need to do in your life so that you can actually, be able to enjoy the plan and do it the right way, right? All right, next thing is make or I kind of said this already. Make or think about a plan that's sustainable for your lifestyle. Like if you know you got a lifestyle that's a certain way, you got a lifestyle where you eat out a lot, or you like, you one of those people that you eat out for lunch often, or you don't really meal prep, and that's the thing, like because I'm not good at meal prepping myself. Like I don't like eating leftovers like that. You know what I'm saying? So I hate to say that, but I'm not a fan of it. So when it comes to like meal prepping, like I got to make my stuff and then I'll eat my leftovers the next day for lunch. But I'm not good at having like food I cooked 3 days ago and then trying to eat it now. Like I just mentally I'm like that's old food. So sometimes I think about that. But if you got that lifestyle where you need to figure something out about your meals and meal prepping, or you eat out all the time, or decide if you're gonna still keep on eating out, because if you're gonna keep on eating out and having foods that make you fat, saucy foods, things that you can't really avoid, maybe make a plan to find different restaurants around your area to eat those things instead, or to pick the more easily digestible foods that aren't making get fat and fluffy and stuff, or counterproductive towards your workout plan. So do that research on your own, because that your lifestyle is like that. So for me to give you advice and like, no, you got to eat like this, that's not going to work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to eat this many meals every 2 hours, and you type of person that you got to work all day long. You got to sit down. You can't cook your fish in the microwave in the office because it's gonna stink up the whole office. You know what I'm saying? So like you got all these different little caveats to the to the program. You can't really just say for sure do it this way. So keep that in mind, okay? Make a plan that's sustainable for you that you can actually pull off. Now, the fourth thing is, before you get ready to do this in the first place, take a few days off. Right? Take a few days off just to digest this whole process that you're getting ready to do. Like don't even stress yourself out. Don't be like, I got to just start tomorrow. Well, like just take a couple days off. Be like, you know what? I'm about to start this plan. Let me just keep on thinking about it. Let it marinate for a second. Let me make it real in my mind. I'm gonna just kind of chill out, not get anxious about it, and I'm gonna take it one step at a time. Like know that you're gonna fail along the way, and that this isn't like you're getting ready for a competition where you got to stay strict and eat your meals, check in on Fridays and stuff like that. No, this is more, we doing this for a long term, you building that frame that you want to hold on to. And so not that frame that's only going to last good for the show date, and then after the show you back to looking like trash again, right? We talking about something that's going to last all season, what I'm saying, all summer, all winter, all fall, the same body, just what I'm saying, that's that God body. We're not talking about the little temporary stuff that it looks good when you was on 16 different supplements, and now that you're not, now you look like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just relax before you start. Understand that it's coming, and understand that it's about to be a serious project for you, and take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you declutter your life and do all that other stuff, that's part of getting ready to start. So it may take you some time to even declutter your life before you can even start working out. Like if you got all that drama going on, you dealing with your chick and y'all arguing or something like that, like all that stuff, kind of it makes it hard for you to have that workout plan for yourself, to be able to stick to it. So declutter, try to get as much nonsense as you can down first. That way when you go to the gym, you can feel good about it and you got a reason. Like my reason for going to the gym right now is two things. Like I want to stick to maybe three things. I want to stick to my workout plan because I want to put my size back on. Like I've been 170 now for like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get back to my 200 pounds and see what I look like shredded the way I am now that I got all that fluid out of my body. So now I'm curious to see what it looks like at 200, like, just really filling out. So now I'm just eating, right? The other thing is I want to be able to work out to document my journey so I can just show everybody, hey, look, this is what I did to put this size on. This is what y'all can do, right? Of course, you want to prove it to yourself and all that other stuff, but really it's just like that's my little reasons. You know what I'm saying? And so once you kind of figure out your few little reasons that you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? It's not to be like healthy or whatever. Like You just want to look this certain way. You just want to be able to do these things. And I think my third reason, like subconsciously, you know what I'm saying, is so that I can get out the house, because I don't really get out the house much, and so I need to start finding more like purposeful reasons to just be traveling and getting out. And I probably need to go to different gyms and bounce around and stuff like that. That way I could just get a chance to sightsee a little bit more. So that's a third reason for mine, and that may be a reason for you, just to get out of the house more. You know what I'm saying? So go bounce around different gyms or something like that. But whatever it is, find out whatever your reasons are and stick to those, right? And so the last thing, my final thought is, make sure you just doing all the right things. All right. And this is the biggest part. This is the one thing that you really got to consider, because here is where it's a lot easier than you think it is, right? Now think about this. Bear with me for a second, okay? Focus on my thought. Kind of humor me for a minute, right? If you know all the things that you really need to do in order to make your situation different, like with your body, whatever like that, or with any area, like you really know, like what workouts you need to do, how you need to exercise, what you need to eat, like like in your heart, like yeah, it's hard to do, but like what it is. Those things that write that stuff down. Like, and then that's what I had to do when I wrote that list out. Like I jotted down the things that I know I need to do in certain areas of my life, like like with my mind, with my body, with my finances, with my schedule, with the type of chicks I need to be talking to. Like I wrote all that down and was like, okay. Like this is what I really need, because I'm playing around by doing this. Like this is wasting my time. Like this is what I really need by playing around. You know what I'm saying? Instead of playing around, if I just stick to doing these things, I probably could fast track myself and get all the stuff I really wanted versus, playing around. And so keep that in mind, you guys. Like if you can just stick to doing the right things, and the right things are pretty simple. It may just be, oh, drink more water and this and that and that. Oh, I just need to be in the gym more often. Oh, well, it's because I skipped my fasted cardio. I just do this. Like do that little stuff, add it back in, and just do all the right things. And don't put such a long time period on it. My first plan that I'm doing for myself is just I'm just going to do 8 weeks, so 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So just do 2 months for yourself, see where it takes you, and then go from there. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you'll probably have gotten further progress along in those 2 months by at least trying than what you're going to do by not trying at all, right? So keep that in mind. Anyway, I hope y'all learned something. hope y'all understood what I was trying to say. Get my point across, because I know I talk kind of crazy sometimes. All right, that's it. That's all I got for today. So, KC, what's going on? Appreciate it. Say I'm looking good. Yoli, what's up? Good advice. You recently included short-term goals in your plan. Last week, you ran a 5K and had no choice but to train or fail. Excellent. You know what I'm saying? Run those 5Ks, do stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Like, and you can do things with your body too. It's not just about working out and looking good. Go outside and perform. Like, go do stuff that you want to do. Like, I know for me, I got a list of things that I want to do that was on my little chart. Like, I want to start going to the batting cages. I want to go to the driving range. You know what I'm saying? I probably want to join at some point like a little baseball team or something. You know what I'm saying? Like just to be out there doing something like a men's league, 30 and over men's league baseball or something like that. Like just do stuff and get a chance to, see what your body can do and get out there and just try stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about just having muscle. Like a lot of times you'll have the size, but you won't even really appreciate it because there's never a time to take your shirt off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you do take your shirt off, it's like you gotta wait till you go to the beach, and then it's cliche, and it's like you want to look good with your clothes on, but then you start getting too big to look good with your clothes on. So I get it all. Like it's a lot that comes with it, but if you just go do stuff instead, you'll appreciate it a lot more, because that size, it fluctuates anyway. You know what I'm saying? You'll look good one time and it fall off, and you look good, fall off. So if you find that baseline where you always look good, then like you'll be able to do stuff. Still compete in a 5K, you know what I'm saying? Still go rock climbing, still go do other stuff in the interim, versus just having that gym body where it's just I can't do nothing but just deadlift and live it. So, you know what I'm saying? Try to do stuff too so that your body can still be fluid, Anyway, all right, that's all you guys got. I hope you learned something. I hope you guys appreciate this video. And if you learned something new, please share the information with somebody else. And subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you watching.